Hello, friend. Welcome back to the Transplant Helper Getting Started series. My name is Jim Merle. I'm your transplant educator at this point. At least I hope I am. I appreciate you being with me today, and I just want to pause today to let you know that I want you to get the best out of this life you possibly can. I'm certainly behind you. I'm praying for you. I'd be willing to lift up your name anytime if you'd let me know what it is. And I want to remind you as well that you're welcome to reach out to me. Basically 24/7. I've got all my information in the description below, including my personal cell phone number. If you want to go ahead and reach out to me that way, I would be happy to help you answer as many questions as you possibly can, or maybe just to be a listening ear, because I'm certainly someone who has been there and I'm currently doing that. And I want you to be in the same position that I wanted to be in back then. And that's just being able to rely on someone who knows and has just has experience. I think that's the biggest thing. But with that being said, today's video is really not as much of a video as you might think. And that's because I'm really just going to be getting you to the end to point you to, like I always do, to one of the videos that'll come up on the screen. And it's basically a video I did quite a while ago concerning how to know when transplant is right, how to know when the time is right. Is it really the moment when I need to be transplanted, or, like in my case, is it something I can put off? You might remember from some of the other videos, I was able to put off transplant almost 6 years from the time it was first mentioned in my life. And I'm thankful for that. Even though I had to go through 4 evaluations to do that, and it was stressful and time consuming, I'm still grateful that I bought every day on this side of transplant so that I didn't have to go through the process any sooner than I had to. Okay, so what I'm basically going to do here is tell you that it's really going to come down, in summary, it comes down to quality of life. If your doctors, if your team can assure you that by having a transplant now, not only will it extend your life, but will improve the quality of life that you have, it may be time. But I don't want you to stop with that. I really, really want you to go ahead and watch the lengthier video, which I've gone back and watched in the last day or two. And after watching it, I thought, wow, Jim, you're not going to really outdo that as far as the detail that I offered there. And so I think it's just the best way to handle this. So let me encourage you, if you're facing transplant right now, maybe you're already listed, but you kind of, like I did, you kind of have your doubts. Is this really the next move I ought to make, or should I, ease up a little bit and ask them to slow down, like a relationship would? Take your time, slow down. I don't want to rush in. You don't want to rush into transplant. It's not for the faint at heart. It's certainly not something you want to go through if you don't have to. So let me encourage you. The video should be popping up about now, or at least it will in a second. Go ahead and watch that video. That video to me is the best I can do as far as explaining the subject and helping you to make the decision to know when the time is right. Thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, stay stronger, friends.